friend Bricky here, and I'm back inside of Disney's California Adventure, and I have to say, what a difference a week makes. Putting food back into the park has changed things in such a significant way. I think I saw Tone Dog in the chat. Let me see there. Excited about tonight's announcement. Ayo. What's up, Tony? 6 people, 2 thumbs up. Come on, you 4. Come on, you fantastic 4. What's up with that? So, amazing night. What's up, Breeze? Amazing night tonight out at the park. It feels so good to see people back in here because, you know, I've been coming every Tuesday and other days, and it has just been insane. Gary, what's up, bud? I have to say that putting food in downtown Disney has just changed things in such a way. Bright suns, Biggs, bright suns. What's up, Veronica? How you doing? Good evening. Ryan, what's up? I want to be there. It's too cold. Dude, I lived in New York. This is nothing. You like that Carthay backdrop? So good. I wish I could do this and my hand would cut off like you could see I was at a green screen. What's up, Las Vegas? So interesting. The food has just brought so many people back. Oh yeah, Chicago's rough. Tony, below you, lives in Chicago. Well, got 1.5 feet of snow outside. You know, I may be a privileged guy that lives in California, but let's not forget, in case you don't know, I did 10 years in Buffalo, New York, where my wife is from, and I did 4 years in Toronto, Ontario. So I did my time, guys. I did my time in the hardcore weather. I paid my dues. All right, let's see here. Hello from Canada, where we wear jackets in the summer. Yeah, Disneyland, man, what's up? I lived in Canada for 4 years. No, I'm not Canadian. And I loved it so much. I would like a big crunch, you know, that real big thick Kit Kat that they sell. What's up, Tony Mac? Tony Mac, I was looking at your Instagram today. All those videos, you put your face on those characters? That's crazy. The right ear is still pretty weak. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. Rainy Portland. Sydney, what's up? That's so awesome. Flip-flops in the winter, love it. All right, here's what we're gonna do tonight. We are going to cruise through Disney's California Adventure. I've been so busy tonight. I had dinner by myself at Tortilla Joe's and just kept bumping into friends and meeting some new friends. There's a lot of people here tonight, so I haven't even seen what's new in Disney's California Adventure yet. So I didn't get a coffee. I've been to one Starbucks and it was closed. So we'll be there next Tuesday. Yeah, come up and say hi. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do a rip through DCA, and then when I get back to this spot, we'll talk about what the big channel announcement is. Sound good? What's up, Jeff? All right, let me put my backpack on and let's rip. Let's do our rip. Might have to cut tonight's live stream a little bit short because I didn't get a lot of filming time tonight. But then again, I might just come back to the park on Friday. You guys tell me, if I come back to the park on Friday, are you interested if I wait in line and do all that dumb stuff, do you guys want to see what the WandaVision living room will look like that's going to be set up in the back lot? If that's something you're interested in. That's right, tonight's the night where I'm going to announce that your boy is finally going all Knott's Berry all the time. All right, then I will try to come back on Friday. I feel like I can make that happen. We just might have to do the 13th hour here in the park. Oh, these light bulbs always suck me in. Okay, so because Disney has union employees, because Disney has union employees, they have not brought back their official dining. And we also got an announcement that Gone Hollywood just wasn't going to reopen at all this time around, for now anyway, so we'll see what happens. Podcasters was a wild episode today, right? And don't forget, that's episode 1 that will go out on its own podcast feed by this time next week. So yeah, Podcasters was crazy. Tony, your comment that you tried to listen to today's podcast while you're on the treadmill, but you couldn't because you were laughing so hard, that was awesome. I sent that one over to Colonel Tower. Oh, somebody friended them some red balloons. You know what, Jeff? If it's my burden to wait on that couch, I'll wait on that couch. Louis Garcia, what's up, bud? Louis Garcia, did you see that they put camouflage on the resistance base? So the Chinese restaurant still hasn't reopened, but hopefully everybody's favorite Chinese restaurant will reopen soon. Always a healthy line outside of Off the Page. So yeah, as I was saying, because Disney has union employees, they're a little bit slow. They tested the lights on the Fun Wheel a few minutes ago. Oh, Eric, I saw that once when I was out in the parking lot when I was leaving one night, and it made me so excited to see it lit up again. Okay, so far, everything's looking kind of the same back here. Hey, Louis, I saw Pete Block tonight. Actually, oh man, I gotta go personal on tonight's stream to my bud Louis. So Louis, tonight I'm eating by myself at Tortilla Joe's, and I decide to pull out my phone, and I see a photo, a memory from my memories of my photos, and it's me and you standing at the club on this very day. And I was like, wow, 2019 was just unbelievable. So yeah, 2 years ago, we were having dinner together in the club, and tonight I'm eating at Tortilla Joe's by myself. I'm not taking that bait. So yeah, everything out here basically appears to be the same. So it's looking like the big updates this week are all downtown Disney food. Did they rotate the Baby Yoda merch? I don't know, that Baby Yoda merch is going strong. Uh-oh, new update. All right, here's the new update. Let me film this here. This is what's now consists of breaking news. As you remember, as of last week, we were able to go this way and then go over to that phenomenal Schmoozies back. This is breaking news, guys. This is what gets every Disney fan crazy these days. No, not a new land, not a new attraction, a passage blocked. So here we go. We got this. So yeah, this is all blocked out. And then this pathway here, this was originally the no-fly zone. And now this is the main artery on how we exit. My wife doesn't come to the park with me because I'm working. Like I film and I just run around, and then after this, I go record a podcast every Tuesday night. So yeah, I go solo on my filming days so that I can just get into all the nerdy stuff I want to get into. Naples looks so awesome with people there dining. All right, so essentially Hollywood Boulevard. Insane path changes, right guys? Breaking news. Breaking news. All those people in Florida have no idea that they're breaking out on our new path. All right. Epic. I really love coming to the park by myself. It doesn't bother me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love coming here with my friends and ripping it, but I also don't mind being by myself. What time does Paint the Night start? All right, so let's see if we can find something new and adventurous. Right, Drew? It's kind of nice. So the crowds inside of DCA are definitely at an all-time high since the beginning of December. I will agree with that. And the crowds in downtown Disney are very robust. There's a lot of people out there because people are just, they're excited to have permission to go out to eat, you know, tip a waiter, tip a waitress, get a refill. You know, you take a piece of paper, guys, you point at something and tell someone that you want it, and then it just shows up. You don't have to wash the dishes, you don't have to make it, you don't have to go grocery shopping for it. This dining out thing, it might catch on. It might be the new craze. If you've ever had food, you'll love it even more when somebody else makes it for you. All right. Oh, breaking news, breaking news. This just in. All of the carts underneath the Carthay Circle canopy are now gone. They have relocated elsewhere. Is it just me, or when you see a bubble wand, does the bubble wand just make you in your mind think those are little COVID spiky dudes ripping through the sky? I can't see a bubble wand's bubbles and not imagine those little Sputniks flying through. All right, so here we go. Merch World. Merch World has moved over here. Fascinating. Very fascinating. And do you hear that? Do you guys hear the sweet sirens? The sweet siren sound of the turned on waterfall? Oh, Manny Avocado with the super chat. What? What? Oh, I'm going there next. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going back. Look at that. They have the lights on for the first time back in Cars Land. Hippie must be having some buds over for some hacky sack. Look at that. How happy does that make you? Hey Dana, what's up? All right. Let's go explore some Marvel Avengers Campus. Look at there. So many bubble wands tonight. What if I just became like a full-on bubble wand guy? You know, everybody else collects lightsabers. I'm like, yeah, you want to see my bubble wand collection? All right, here we go, guys. Let's do this. So first things first, we can see a lot of the external area. Let's let this family pass. Wow. Just wow. So you can see, I don't know if you guys, can you see right there? That is right there. That is a, looks like a carabiner type thing. And then you can see the Stark mural sign on the wall there. Man, that looks great. And then you also see this rock work here. That is so cool. And then that is an emergency exit only. And then we have a wall that runs over to where our rocks begin. And then we have this little merch zone right here. But let's look back at this. That is awesome. That is awesome. Excuse me while I do a little bit of work. All right, thumbnail. That's so cool. All right. I smiled. Didn't you see that beautiful smile behind my black mask? Incredible energy. Right, JT? If just somebody would explain how Disneyland builds their rocks and why they build the rocks. I mean, if that video only existed. All right, so over here, we now have the kiosk area has returned to its mortal form. Willow, turn me back to my mortal form. So that's back to normal. I haven't seen any food inside of DCA. And Willie's is turned off. But Breeze, thank you so much for the Twitter share. Appreciate that, bud. And I guess this will open up when we get smoke jumpers. And I believe the date on all of that is, I don't have it written in front of me, but I believe it's something like end of week. And then this location, they announced that it will not be reopening. Outdoor dining's on Friday. Thank you. There's so many dates that it got announced yesterday. And I've been working nonstop since last Thursday, on a big project that I'm going to come over here and tell you guys about right now. All right. So we discovered some new stuff. Let me come over here to my beautiful backdrop and have a quick conversation with you folks. Hey, there I am. All right, so I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to ignore the comment section for a minute just so I can get all my thoughts out in one streamlined area. Let me take a deep breath here from all that walking. So here's the deal. Tomorrow I'm going to put out a podcast over on Disneyland for Designers. If you don't listen, I think that you'll enjoy it. It's called Disneyland for Designers, and tomorrow's episode is about the partner statue. And it's really a story about Walt coming to California and the partner statue, the storyteller statue, and the two buildings that they accompany. But the reason why I chose the partner statue is because I have been going hard, making a weekly Disneyland podcast since last April. It used to be monthly, but then when the park closed, I decided that people needed access to the park every week. And so I started making a podcast that I thought told the Disney story in a different way. Not just fun facts, not just where the hidden Mickeys are at, but the real sort of emotional storytelling of the park. And I did it with really amazing co-hosts that are, we'll say Disneyland professional experts. And so the podcast has been a really fun project. And in pursuit of doing that, I got a little frustrated towards the end of last summer that I felt like a couple of things were happening on YouTube that I didn't agree with. I felt like a lot of people on YouTube were just complaining about the park and abandoning the park and going to other places. I saw people that had never done anything but Disney content suddenly run all around town trying to find everywhere to put a camera. And so I kind of felt like the Disneyland story was being ignored during one of the absolute most fascinating chapters in the Disneyland history right now. It's not a fun time, but when they look back at Disneyland for the 100th anniversary, this will be a huge chapter, and not only the company's legacy, but the kept alive. And I also got very frustrated that a lot of people had a very bizarre view on the sort of why the park was closed, why California was doing what it was doing. And not that I wanted to get political, I just felt like somebody needed to speak a level-headed truth that was well-researched and had a good intent or point of view. I can just see the people following off right now that are watching. But I went very hard on the Disney content. And then once it sort of reopened and readjusted, I decided that I would take it upon myself to start coming to the park every single week and doing weekly updates, even when there wasn't a lot to look at, because like I said, this will be an unprecedented chapter in the Disneyland story. And I also, as a super fan of both the park and of Disneyland YouTube content, which gives us all access to come to the park every day, no matter how far away we may live, I just felt like that there was a space to do what I wanted to do. And so I just started doing it. And I quickly figured out a format to get the video content being produced 5 days a week. Like, I wanted to figure out a system where I could give you videos Monday through Friday and take you to the park and just make you feel like you're here, hanging out with me and having fun, and also do the Disney news in an educated, practical way. As somebody who's not just gonna tell you a bunch of rumors, but tell you like straight shooting, this is what's going on. And I also think that this is where it could go from the research. It's been amazing, it's been fun, but the big announcement is that I need to find a way to make this sustainable so that I can keep making this content. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. California time, which is the 13th hour of the day, at 13 minutes past the 13th hour, to celebrate that tomorrow is my 1,313th episode of Adventures in Design, the podcast that I create. Tomorrow I'm launching a brand new website that is called club1313.com. And club1313.com is more than a Patreon. I mean, first and foremost, yes, it is a way to support my content, to support the podcast and support the YouTube videos. But I appreciate when people give me money to make content. That's how the Circle of Trust works with Adventures in Design, and how I even was able to make 1,313 episodes of my podcast. But what I want to do that is different is I want to create an online community where if you are paying for my content and helping support it, because I'll still be doing YouTube videos that are free, and the podcast will still have like a free first half. And if people want to consume the content for free, that's totally cool. I understand it's weird financial times, but if you have the means to join the club, I want to reward you by having you become a partner with the channel and having a way where you actually help me make the content. So there's a lot of different ways this is going to go, and I'm very, very excited. But I've started to design content around a way where you can Zoom in with me or have a private chat where your answers get answered, or your questions get answered right away when I'm doing like the news on Friday. And so you guys are crazy. You're already, save your money, tomorrow is when it goes live. But I do appreciate the super chats, though. I'm just trying to keep this going and not get sucked into chat land. But anyways, tomorrow at 1:13 or 13:13, the club will open. And I think when you look at it, you'll see that I'm trying really hard to just make a new way of doing content where it's not just me holding up the camera and showing you things. It's me taking you here with me or helping me produce content that is, you know, a way for us to celebrate this together. A real 360 experience, if you will. So that's the huge announcement, that I am dedicated to the podcast weekly and to, you know, usually 5 videos a week. I'll be taking breaks and vacations, and sometimes, like yesterday, I'll have to miss a day because I'm working on something bigger. But I'm dedicated to doing all of this until March 1st of 2022. And if by then we have built a big enough community that I can continue to do this, then right on. It will keep flowing and we will all be doing it together. So that is my big announcement. I'd love to see if some of you are excited about this and what you guys think. A Circle-Rama experience, exactly, Connor. Thank you so much for giving me the perfect Disneyland analogy for what it is that I'm trying to pull off. I appreciate that so much. Breeze gave me the rocker sign. It sounds lovely. Thank you. Our restaurant's open. Yes, Josh, restaurants in downtown Disney are open. The food inside of DCA is not open yet. Yeah, so anyways, it will be tomorrow. It won't be for everybody. You know, it's different than most Patreon platforms, but hopefully you'll see, you know, sort of what I'm going for. And then the other thing is that will happen tomorrow. Thank you, Sierra, for taking that break tomorrow. The other thing is that because, yes, it is a tiered system, there will be 3 different tiers so that different people can support the channel at different access. club1313.com is the URL. And here's what I think is interesting about it is because I'm building the content live in front of you over the next few days as I'm populating it. Basically, if you sign up right now, you're signing up as an early adopter, and each day, like, new stuff will be showing up in there for members and new ways to access all the content. But to say thank you for being on board while I'm building this, if you sign up between tomorrow and March 3rd, and you're still, April 3rd, and you're still subscribed at the end of that 60-day cycle, everybody who supports it in the first 60 days there, you're going to get a free gold Disneyland for Designers enamel pin. Gold, like gold metal, not like 14 karat gold. And all of those pins will be etched in the back, which will give you your club member number. So that will be a one-time perk for people that just sign up. So there you go. That's the big announcement. I don't want to go on about it forever, but I hope you guys are excited about that, because I'm excited to build this. All right. So, with that being said, let's go back to ripping the resort. That's the big announcement. I'm going to get number 13 myself. I already have one member. I had somebody request being the first member. So I let that person sign up today. And when the pins come out, I'm going to make sure that I get number 13. And here's the thing. You can criticize it. You can make fun of it. You can say that I'm being greedy or whatever. And I really don't care, because it's for the people that care. It's for the people that want to come on board. And if you just want to watch for free, by all means, go ahead. It doesn't have to apply to everybody, and that's fine. But I just want to make sure that I can keep making all this content and taking us on all these adventures. And, you know, that takes resources. I keep hearing like a crazy banging noise, and I wonder if they're doing something back at Avengers Campus. Way to market. Well, no, I just saw some people saying some negative stuff. And, you know, if it turns you off, you don't have to be a part of it. That's completely fine. I just would prefer not to be insulted for trying to pursue what I love doing. Yeah, and you know, it's way different than a Patreon, because A, it's not through the Patreon system, and it's designed in a way to make it feel like a real club. I mean, those red balloons don't buy themselves. Yeah, so it goes live tomorrow at 1313, which is 113, to celebrate this famed number that I've attached myself to. And hopefully, you know, it'll be a good time. I even have a little something special planned for people that show up in that opening slot. There'll be a little something tomorrow. Yeah, David, it's the food has definitely brought a lot of crowds back. This is the healthiest I've seen the park look in quite a while.
Here's what I found.
Oh, well, welcome to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you checking me out and giving me the watch. All right, so let's look back. The first 1313 get together will be a bubble party. Absolutely. A bubble COVID party. All right, so let's get this nice view for you folks. So there you go. You can see a nice steady stream of people coming and going. And I have to say, man, there's just a nice energy here tonight that has been missing for quite some time. Bubble wand pins. That's the second merch drop. The second merch drop will be a bubble wand pin. Right, John Love? Isn't it nice to just see it? I mean, you know, it's always fun to come, and I'm always so honored to be here. But man, it just feels so good tonight as compared to some of those weeks when, you know, it was crazy. Amanda K, put those kids to bed. You tell them that Uncle Bricky said it's time for bed. I'm in the Carthay circle of trust. Oh, I love it so much. All right, friends, I think that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. I wanted to give you guys a quick tour. I look like an Oompa Loompa right here in this lighting. I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of Disney's California Adventure and see what new we could find. And I wanted to share with you the new program that I'm launching to support the channel. And like I said, if you can do it, that's great. If you can't, no worries. I just ask that people, you know, don't criticize the guy, you know, trying to fund his dream. And yeah, everybody enjoys the park in their own way. Friends. Until I see you tomorrow inside of club1313.com, I'll see you back on the channel with more Disneyland news. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for going to the park with me. Thank you for hearing my ideas out. I'm not gonna slam you with it all the time. I just wanted to share to you guys what's happening tomorrow. And I appreciate all of you that paid attention and that didn't diss me or my dream. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.